Boom! This deadly sleeper virus triggers Alzheimer's. Do-it-yourself cure for cancer dissolves deadly tumors in as little as 48 hours. Are you literally feeding cancer cells by putting this one food on your dinner plate? You ask me. How bad could it be? Here it is. Hello, welcome to CoffeeZilla. Today we're talking about the senior scams that are going on around us. This is something I haven't focused on so much in my channel, but honestly, it's gotten so bad that we're going to talk about it. I've got my screen pulled up right here. Basically, I saw this the other day. Seniors lose more than $27 billion to elder fraud every year. Ugh. Obviously, we have people talking about some of these scams. We have like telemarketer scams are very common to be goofed on the internet.
Microsoft warning. You should know by now.
Do you not understand that you've just invested almost 2 hours of your time trying to scam someone?
But the stuff that I've kind of been surprised hasn't been covered are health scams. They haven't been that widely covered, and given that they're kind of everywhere, it's surprising to see that. So today we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about them for your mama or whoever. So get them in here. Send your seniors this video. Get them in this video because I want to talk to them. I want to talk to your mama, your grandpa, your pop, your peepaw, your whatever you call them. Let's talk, because they're getting sent emails that try to scam them. Now, the reason you probably at home, you whippersnappers, haven't heard of this, and I hadn't heard of it up until very recently, is because these scams do a very good job of staying off the searchable internet. And I mean that literally. The only way you can find a lot of these things is they come through email. So you have to find your way onto this email list. They have these like health newsletter email lists. And then once they know you're the kind of person who's looking for alternative health cures, they go and they unload the crap, and try to get you into all this, try to basically milk you for all that you're worth. So you're saying to yourself, Steven, how bad can it really be? Okay, let's just jump into this. Boom! Are you literally feeding cancer cells by putting this one food on your dinner plate? You ask me, how bad could it be? Here it is. Look at this. Can late-stage cancer really be cured with absolutely no radiation, no chemotherapy, no surgery, not even a pill, vitamin, or natural supplement? And is that cure as easy, as inexpensive as swapping one kind of food for another? Let me repeat that. Could cancer, even in stage terminal cancer, just be completely wiped out by just eating one food? Friends, I'm happy to say the answer is yes. So this is like this is just one example, some 27-page long thing to get you to buy this guy's book. Now, it's not simple. There's twists and turns. It's a long story to get you emotionally invested in this. But basically, this is snake oil. I mean, of course it's snake oil, because the guy's saying that a food swap can cure any kind of cancer. Oh my gosh, that intro is hilarious. Can late-stage cancer really be cured with absolutely no radiation, no chemotherapy, no surgery, not even a single pill, vitamin, or natural supplement? Friends, I'm happy to say the answer is yes. Okay, this totally preys on people who have incurable diseases, and then you basically sell them a product. I know a lot of you are thinking nobody would ever fall for this. People fall for this all the time. And I think, honestly, if you put yourself in their shoes, you could probably see how it happens. Say your grandma Matilda, okay? Put yourself in her shoes. She's got incurable cancer. She's got every problem in the book. Some snake oil salesman sends her an email saying that it's all curable and gives her this incredible story. Well, I mean, they believe it. This is a $1 billion industry. This scam right here, this kind of scam, this is a $1 billion industry. And it's not illegal. Amazingly, it's not illegal, which is why I'm warning you guys about it. Because unlike a lot of other scams, which are illegal, like impersonating people, this is technically not illegal, amazingly. Go USA, USA #1. Because basically they skirt the lines of what's legal to say and what's not legal to say, and it's definitely riding that line of complete false advertising, but there's just no regulation over this industry. There's just none. So this is fine to say. Look at this, here's another one. Here's another one. This is getting your P-pop. The last one, Dr. Meemaw, this is your P-pop. This inexpensive natural treatment is believed to have saved Ronald Reagan's life, but went buried for more than 30 years. Oh, how convenient. Now, thanks to this amazing thing that you can only get for like however much this is, it was $50, $100, who knows. Only this thing will tell you the secret cure. Do-it-yourself cure for cancer dissolves deadly tumors in as little as 48 hours. Dissolve. See, stuff like as little as 48 hours, if you ever took them to court for this, they would say, well, we said as little as 48 hours. We didn't say it would dissolve them in 48 hours. We just said it could. So that's how they get around this stuff. It's just a bunch of wordplay, but basically they're stealing your seniors' money. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of it. And it all kind of follows the same formula, okay? Because they know the demographic, the older demographic. So let me tell you the formula. So they started up with like a shocking thing. So on a common pitch is this cure was hidden from America, from seniors. And it saved some famous person's life, like Ronald Reagan, right? Or let's go to this one. Look at this. Let's just jump around here. In 1944, a German scientist performing cancer research for Hitler made an amazing discovery. Did the Nazis bear a true cure for cancer? I did not see that coming. Basically, all these things follow the same formula. So again, same formula, even though it's just kind of, same formula. You know, you try to hook the reader with some crazy claim about some famous person being related to some cure or something like that. Some incredible cure that was discovered but lost. Look at this. Found a priceless war relic covered up by our US government for 70 years. So that hooks you in, and then they introduce like a sob story about some hidden doctor who was never listened to, yada, yada, yada. And they have uncovered, and none of the mainstream establishment wants to cover this. And interestingly, they will never insult your doctor because these people are professionals at psychology. And they know that while you distrust the institution of pharmaceuticals and the institution of, medicine, you don't dislike your family doctor. So they'll always be kind about your family doctor, and they'll always bash the pharmaceutical industry. That's a kind of a funny quirk of like their sales letters. And they just load you up with all these buzzwords that make you think your cancer's curable and it's about to be cured. Look at this. Look at this here. I just have to scroll down and we'll find it. Erase cancerous tumors like they never existed in the first place, restoring your perfect health. Again, absurd. And yes, while young people might be able to see right through this stuff and see it for the snake oil that it is, old people, they don't have the choice to see through it because they're faced with terminal illnesses. And if it's between dying or trying out some new alternative medicine that may work, may not work, they're gonna try out the alternative medicine. They have no choice. And so they end up buying these ridiculous scams. Let's keep going through them. Nobel Prize winning chemist unlocks universal vaccine for cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. Survival rates soar 2,000% as tumors vanish, blood sugar plunges, arteries clear, and lost memories are restored. So this is the kind of stuff that they want to get their hands in your grandparents' pants, basically. Get their wallets, open them up, take their money, and get out. And I'm just shocked no one else is talking about this. I mean, for all the people that talk about, phone call scams, stuff like this, I've never heard of this industry until basically I got sent some of these letters by people who are starting to become aware of, okay, fake guru, that's kind of the financial side of things. It's more like targeted at young people. There's also this thing going on with seniors. And I was like, I had never heard of this. These kind of like basically email scams. And they're making millions of dollars. There's this famous company, Agora, who's maybe the most famous example of this, there's several publishing companies that basically all they do is pump out newsletters. Some of them are financial, some of them are health related. Like for example, the Nazi one, that was done by Health Sense Media, which is like an arm of their little thing going on, and that's all they do. And they have sold, wait for it, billions of dollars of publications like this. Let me say that again, because it hurts my head to say it. Okay? stuff just like this. Agora has sold stuff just like this, just like the Nazis bury a cancer cure. They've sold $1 billion worth of these newsletters to people like your papa, your mama, your mimi, your mima, everybody. And it's gotta stop, guys. It's gotta stop. In the meantime, tell the seniors you know that this stuff is happening. They're getting robbed. They think this stuff is real because they get fed some sob story about some super doctor they've never heard of. And if you just buy this little book, you're gonna be saved all this stuff. And when you actually get the book, it's just stuff you could have Googled online. Like Dr. Otto Warburg, which is who they're talking about in this Nazi health pamphlet, is a German scientist that like you can just Wikipedia. You can just Wikipedia all this stuff. And instead they just sell it to your parents, your grandparents for money to prey on the elderly and those with problems. So yeah, this is something I just have been wanting to talk about for a while, and I just wanted to kind of get it in one video. Let's go through, let's take down a few more while we're at it. This deadly sleeper virus triggers Alzheimer's. If you were born before 1967, there's a 90% chance you have it. Okay, so who are they targeting? Obviously, who are they targeting? That line right there tells you who they're targeting. Seniors, right? Because if you're born before 1967, you're like, oh gosh, I have it, I've got to read this thing. Here's how to deactivate the virus that is stealing your memories and reverse the damage that's already been done. I don't know what to tell you guys. Preying on people with Alzheimer's is maybe the lowest thing you can do. You might as well be slithering on the ground, eating dirt, because that's how low that is. Think about it. Think about making money by basically tricking people with Alzheimer's, right? Tricking them. So that's what this is. Nice. Dr. Rothfeld. Who's that? Nobody knows. Great. Just, you know, more crap. I mean, I don't know if I have to tell you guys this, but you can't reverse Alzheimer's. It's really disgusting, but yeah, I'm just making this video to tell you guys that this thing exists. Like, I never had heard of this. I didn't know how big of a problem this was. I didn't know the scope of this thing. I mean, people are making millions of dollars, billions of dollars, literally, off of your grandparents' AARP, off their retirement, off their Social Security. It's disgusting. Be safe out there. Don't give anybody your money. Pharma sucks, but alternative health people suck more.